From the dawn of humanity, gemstones have captivated us. These natural wonders, formed over millions of years, have always held a special place in our hearts and minds. Their vibrant colors and inherent beauty drew the attention of our ancestors. The allure of their sparkle and the mystery of their origins made them objects of fascination and desire. These stones became more than decorations. They were symbols of status, wealth, and power, often used to signify one's place in society. They were imbued with meaning. Each gemstone carried its own story, its own significance, often believed to possess magical or healing properties. Cultures around the world, from the Nile to the Roman Empire, wove gemstones into the fabric of their societies. They were used in rituals as offerings to gods and as talismans to ward off evil. This essay explores the fascinating world of ancient gemstones. We delve into their historical significance, their cultural impact, and the stories they tell about the people who cherished them. Join us as we unearth their cultural significance and mystical allure, discover how these stones were mined, traded, and transformed into objects of beauty and reverence. These treasures of the earth held deep meaning. They were seen as gifts from the gods, imbued with the power to protect, heal, and inspire. They were symbols of power, piety, and protection. Kings and queens adorned themselves with gemstones to display their divine right to rule. Gemstones adorned the bodies of the living and accompanied the deceased into the afterlife. They were believed to provide protection and guidance in the journey beyond. Their stories are etched in stone, reflecting the beliefs and artistry of bygone eras. Each carving, each inscription, tells a tale of a time when gemstones were more than just beautiful objects. They were a bridge between the earthly and the divine. The ancient Egyptians were masters of gemstone use. Their artisans transformed stones like turquoise, lapis, lazuli, and carnelian into exquisite jewelry and amulets. These pieces were not merely decorative. They held profound religious and cultural significance. The vibrant colors of gemstones resonated with the Egyptians. Green, embodied by stones like emerald and turquoise, symbolized life and rebirth. Red, represented by carnelian, held associations with power and vitality. Gold, with its inherent solar connection, represented eternity and the divine. Amulets, small charms worn for protection, were central to ancient Egyptian beliefs. Gemstones played a vital role in these objects. Egyptians believed specific stones possessed unique protective qualities. Lapis lazuli, with its celestial blue hue, was associated with the heavens. It was often incorporated into amulets intended to guide the deceased through the underworld. The scarab beetle, a potent symbol of rebirth, was a popular form for amulets, crafted from a variety of gemstones, including carnelian, turquoise, and lapis lazuli. These amulets were placed on the deceased. They ensured a smooth transition into the afterlife. The ancient Greeks shared a similar fascination with gemstones. They believed these stones possessed inherent powers. Amethyst, for instance, was thought to prevent intoxication. It was often incorporated into drinking vessels. Hematite, a blood-red stone, was associated with Ares, the god of war. Warriors carried it for protection in battle. The Greeks excelled in gem carving, transforming stones like carnelian, sardonyx, and agate into intricate intaglios. These engraved gems, often featuring mythological scenes or portraits, were prized possessions. They were worn as signet rings, used to seal documents, and displayed as symbols of wealth and status. Section 5. Roman splendor, power, and prestige. The Roman Empire inherited and expanded upon Greek traditions of gemstone use. Gemstones were highly sought after luxury goods. They adorned the jewelry, clothing, and homes of the Roman elite. Emeralds, with their intense green color, were particular favorites. They were believed to symbolize fertility, prosperity, and victory. Roman artisans were renowned for their skill in creating mosaics. These intricate works of art often incorporated gemstones such as lapis lazuli, malachite, and porphyry. The vibrant colors and patterns of these stones added a touch of luxury and opulence to Roman villas and public buildings. Section 6. Engraved narratives, storytelling in stone. Throughout history, humans have found unique ways to tell their stories, and one of the most enduring methods has been through the medium of stone. Gem engraving reached its zenith in the ancient world, where it became a revered art form. Skilled artisans painstakingly carved intricate designs into gemstones, dedicating countless hours to perfecting their craft. These miniature masterpieces often depicted mythological scenes, historical events, or portraits of rulers, capturing the essence of their time. The engravings, known as intaglios when carved into the stone and cameos when carved in relief, served both decorative and functional purposes, blending beauty with utility. Intaglios, often used as signet rings, allowed individuals to leave their mark on documents, acting as a personal signature. The practice served as a form of identification and authentication, ensuring the legitimacy of the bearer. Cameos, on the other hand, were primarily worn as jewelry, adorning the necks, wrists, and fingers of the elite. They showcased the artistry of the engraver and the wealth of the wearer, serving as a status symbol in ancient societies. Today, these engraved gemstones can be found in museums and private collections, offering a glimpse into the past. Modern techniques have evolved, but the essence of storytelling through stone remains unchanged, continuing to captivate and inspire. The legacy of these ancient artisans lives on, as contemporary engravers draw inspiration from their timeless works. Using tools and materials that have been refined over centuries, today's craftsmen continue to push the boundaries of this ancient art form. Exhibitions around the world celebrate this intricate art, showcasing both historical pieces and modern interpretations. From the ancient Greeks and Romans to the cultures of the East, gemstone engraving has been a universal language of expression, transcending time and geography. Section 7. A kaleidoscope of meaning, symbolism and belief. The symbolism associated with gemstones varied across cultures and time periods. Certain beliefs, however, transcended geographical boundaries. Blue stones, particularly lapis lazuli, were widely associated with the heavens. They represented divine power and protection. Green stones, such as emeralds and jade, were linked to nature, fertility and prosperity. Red stones, including ruby and garnet, often symbolized blood, courage and vitality. Purple gemstones, like amethyst and fluorite, were seen as symbols of royalty, wisdom and spirituality. The meanings ascribed to these stones demonstrate the profound connection between humans and the natural world. Section 8. Adorning the elite. Types of ancient jewelry. Jewelry has always been a significant part of human culture, serving not only as adornment but also as a symbol of status, wealth, and power. In ancient times, the elite adorned themselves with exquisite pieces that showcased their social standing and personal taste. Gemstones were incorporated into a wide array of jewelry in the ancient world. These precious stones were not only valued for their beauty but also believed to hold magical and protective properties. Different cultures had their own preferences and styles, making ancient jewelry a fascinating study of diversity and craftsmanship. Rings, necklaces, earrings, bracelets and headdresses were all adorned with these precious stones. Each piece was meticulously crafted, often taking months or even years to complete. The choice of gemstones and the complexity of the designs reflected the wearer's status and wealth. The Egyptians, known for their elaborate burial rituals, created intricate funerary jewelry. These pieces were not just for adornment but held deep spiritual significance. They believed that jewelry could protect the deceased in the afterlife and ensure a safe journey to the other world. These pieces, often made of gold and inlaid with gemstones, were intended to accompany the deceased into the afterlife. The use of gold symbolized eternity and immortality, while the gemstones were chosen for their supposed magical properties. The Greeks and Romans favored gold jewelry, often featuring intricate filigree work and gemstones. Their designs were influenced by their interactions with other cultures, leading to a blend of styles and techniques. Jewelry was not just a personal adornment, but also a reflection of the cultural and artistic achievements of the time. Cameos and intaglios set in rings, pendants and brooches were popular status symbols. These pieces often depicted gods, goddesses and mythological scenes, serving as a testament to the wearer's knowledge and appreciation of art and culture. The craftsmanship and artistry evident in these pieces attest to the skill of ancient jewelers. Each piece was a work of art showcasing the jeweler's ability to transform raw materials into stunning creations. The legacy of ancient jewelry continues to inspire modern designs, reminding us of the timeless beauty and significance of these exquisite artifacts. Section 9. Beyond beauty, cultural and religious significance. Gemstones, beyond their aesthetic appeal, played a significant role in the cultural and religious practices of ancient civilizations. They were seen as tangible links to the divine, imbued with protective powers and symbolic meaning. Their use in jewelry, amulets, and religious artifacts highlights their significance in ancient societies. The Egyptians, for example, believed that gemstones could influence health, fortune, and the afterlife. The Greeks and Romans associated specific stones with their deities, using them in rituals and offerings. The cultural and religious significance attached to gemstones demonstrates their enduring power and allure. Section 10. A legacy in stone enduring influence. The fascination with gemstones continues to this day. We still adorn ourselves with these treasures of the earth, drawn to their beauty, rarity, and inherent allure. The ancient world's legacy lives on in the jewelry we wear, the stories we tell, and the meanings we ascribe to these precious stones. From the sands of Egypt to the heart of the Roman Empire, gemstones have left an indelible mark on human history. Their story is a testament to the enduring power of beauty, belief, and the human desire to connect with the natural world.